Hello, PapaSledge back. Got into breakfast Destiny today. Got to play a little bit of the seasonal activity. I'm going to be in Starfield today. Just wanted to been on in a little while. Reach out to my granddaughter JD over I would say hello. I hope you tune in and say hello. He starts pretty early. Oh, she's already message her right now on, so hopefully she stops in and says hello. I can find her. Where is there little girl so much? She used to live here in Texas. Live in Ohio now. Good morning, little girl. Just letting you know that I'm online streaming and talking about you. Hopefully you'll drop in and say hello on YouTube. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Alrighty, so let's get this going, man. We turn on set in favor of the other. Down from the game here anyway. I had to switch off my regular mic because I noticed nobody could barely hear me. I don't know why my headset mic is so low. So I'm on my microphone from my actual laptop. Believe it or not, I do this from a laptop, a gaming laptop, a Legion, and with a ultra wide screen. And so I can set up. That's why my screen is so wide on this. It actually is a lot wider than you see on the screen. So 49-inch ultra wide. So let's go ahead and jump in. What I'm going to do today, I would like to. I think I've been exploring the stations to see what planets or places the stations are at, so I can see what they look like, see if what difference they're, what they look like, how they're different. It's been kind of fun exploring the different space stations. Some are in asteroid belts, some are out at the edge of the universe. And I had a little fun last time going into Pyro. I just do that again and go to Pyro just for fun. Early today, so I'm hoping to catch my saying hello. See, well, let's go take a look around. See here, get an idea of what it's like here in the game. Yeah, see myself. There we go. And that's me in the game. And that the only thing that's good is I got more hair in the game than I do in real life. Yeah, I think that's funny. Sorry. Let's go on out. Understand how I just got a warning saying my headset battery's on medium, and I'm just like, I haven't even used it today. How is it on? I don't even know that about last night. Did a better job at docking than I usually do. Docking is a pain in the ass to me. Really got line it up. Right, so let's new place I've never been. It's like an asteroid belt of some kind. Looks like there is Oh, here we go. World L2. Faithful Dream Station. I like the names they come up with for these things. And drink something so we're not have to worry about dying here. To kind of stay. I give 70%. I like to just second drink thing and pretty much get healthy. Let's go take a look. So, we're into Polaris today. Polaris isn't a capital ship. I have my little light fighter inside of it, Gladius.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Gonna head on up. I have had the strangest stuff happen to me in the game, so I decided to take a little adventure to do it together. It was very interesting because we actually is a Polaris, that is a capital ship. That's where we're going. So, we went on an adventure, and within the same session, 3 times I fell through the planet. Through planets. The first time, actually kind of creeping up alongside a building, and I was trying to stay out of the line of fire and approach stealthily. And I found myself, next thing I know, I found myself falling through the map into the planet like I was in open space. Good. And so I basically had to, respawn alt F4, respawn my player, and put me all back in a whole new universe. So I got through that and ended up having to do it over again. So get out there, and Rabbits this time joins me, and we're doing it together. He was with me when that happened. He was actually on the same planet, just had flown in. That happened, and that was. And get our seat here and get going because we're kind of timed when they call your ship up here. You got to leave a certain amount of time or you get in trouble. Gotta love to be out of this thing. This.
Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the world. System check.
All right, let's check out some other places.
Takeoff initiated.
Go off here. Keep some movement here for a second. Let's go to the destination, man. I haven't explored around Pyro a whole lot, and I thought maybe taking you guys through the wormhole would be kind of cool. So why don't we do that? Let's head over onto Pyro Gateway. Let's go over to the next universe. Right. Cool. Hello. Isn't that nice? It won't route. Boy, we're having all sorts of fun this year. This is the stuff that drives me crazy about the game. Just for some reason, Can drive you a little crazy. But location. Didn't see it around, so I hope it took it. Otherwise, this is going to be just let's just pick and choose something.
Shields are off.
It looks like we might have to go the old-fashioned way, which is just find it. Or 5. Then another one. Let's see what's up here. Bigelow, Crusader. Crusader's really cool. We did that last time and kind of took a. Dig the music around. So we're gonna figure out where this is sooner or later. There, who's that? Pyro Gateway. There we go. If you can't do it one way, do it another.
Auto drive is now on.
Oh, man. Jeff. No, I've gone back and forth between this and gone back and forth between this and the. So I absolutely love the Carrick. I really do. I think the Carrick is a true representation of. I think that the Shields, health.
Engines are off.
Actually flew into. I tried this because I've seen people do it. I took a bounty rabbits and I flew into a situation. Whole mission, I just flew into the area and set my ship there with shields, the engine on, with the shields on high, guns on high, and I just went up to the one of the turrets up above. It just shreds. I mean, I was wiping out ships right and left that were coming here. It's so easy to do. Turrets, turrets are just they're have I didn't even replace it. The cannons are terrible. I really want to put attritions on it, which are 3 times the damage. Can't even it's going to be like attrition force. And that is what's coming next, is those are going to get replaced with attritions.
Engines
I
are
forget how fast this ship is. I love that this ship is fast. Pretty almost at Pyro Gateway. If we get over there, we're going to get lined up. Take ourselves through. Plenty of fuel. It looks like we're doing a glitch. Looks like the fuel's not consuming. I always worry about that. When I see the fuel not consuming, it usually means there's going to be a server error. Ding. Jump there.
shields are on.
Cruise control.
Shields are off.
I have it on slower speed. So let's fly over there. of the misconceptions about the jump point that I never knew is that, see, there's our, there on the left, top left over there. And see the rockets that line up right over there. See if I can get right now. But I found this ship is a freaking whale. Okay. So when you're lining up for this thing, you really have to take it easy. That doesn't look like it's really moving. Let's go ahead and get lined up at the gateway here. I used to go into things full that do that. Do it to maneuver. Get rings here. To just someone's lining up to go out over there. Just sitting, getting ready to. And direction here. Like I said, the ship's a boat. It's like a whale, man. Get lined up here. Looks like someone's lining up to go through it right now. Yeah, I saw yet somebody yesterday who actually went through all the shit going through it. Yep, he just went. He just came back. So it looks like we are lined up. Ship just came through. You know, it's funny. I found out about this. Is it's safer to rotate. Trying to activate the jump point. Okay. Guys and girls, here we go. Oh, oh man. Usually there's a stream going through here telling you which way to go, but I don't see it. What a freaking trip. Here we go. Guys, welcome to Pyro.
Shields are on.
Field's coming back online. Now we were on Bloom the other day, which was really cool. Until Pyro 1 was cool. Let's go to Pyro 1. A lot of freaking rocks out here, man. Holy crap. Watch yourself. One, let's get out of here.
Shields are off.
So far, no bad guys. That's good.
Auto drive is now on. Engines are off.
I haven't done, I think I've been to one or two locations in Pyro. It's much different than Stan. Stan's very clean, nice system. This is pretty much a pirate system. So this thing is a mess, man. It's like every place you go into, it looks like it's, in the ghetto. It's just, I'm not saying that like it's bad, like the ghetto's a bad thing. It's just, it's graffitied, it's messed up. I mean, it looks like it's been through, 500 wars and barely surviving, and it's stuck together with duct tape. A cool thing. Nonetheless, it's still different. I hope you guys are digging the trip today. We're gonna do a little planetary exploring, maybe check out some of the moons around Pyro 1. I haven't even looked at Pyro 1, period. I wouldn't mind seeing Pyro 1. Check out some of the adjacent moons. This is kind of what this game's about, man. It's about exploring. Quite a ways away from Pyro 1 stuff. Like it was pretty good ways across the system. Game. See the ship. You can actually see me, driver's seat flying right there. Very interesting. Your ship from the outside like this. I think that is really nice things about it. It looks like we'll be there in just a minute or two. Sorry, this takes a little bit of time here. Zoom it out. The one thing that's always struck me, and I've played Starfield, and I tried to get into No Man's Sky, really couldn't do it. Seemed like a lot of time to nothing but resource gathering, which is. And I really just wanted a way to earn some money in the game, which there's great ways to do that quickly in here with bounty hauling and bounties, and then turn around and use that money to, know, to get a ship and explore, which is really what I want to do with this, is to actually explore the verse. So we have another in 4.4 that's coming out next month. We actually have a new verse coming to us, which is going to be really cool. Next. Really excited about the fact that we're going to have yet another one. I haven't even explored this one yet. So hopefully people leave us alone and let us explore. There are a lot of pirates here, so if we do engage some hostile activity, probably I just want to do some friendly exploring. Find a place to go and check it out. Madrid transport. Ruston. That's yeah, let's kind of take off the cruise control for a minute. What's the name of this one? Ray Garden Depot. Go there and check that. Don't want to end up on the dark side of the planet. Is the only thing. Hopefully, this is not going to take me around the other side of the planet where it's dark. I really want to see the daytime side. Shoot. Okay. It's really bright. Let's take a look. So we've got some. It doesn't look anything. Trying to see this place we were heading towards. Okay, so it's straight ahead. It's right there. So let's just stay right there. Got to be really careful with this thing. Setting you. Not going anywhere fast. Get a little lower. Check out the planet. Got to be careful. Just the freaking it does not those do not correct very fast. I will say that. You're heading down someplace pretty fast, and you don't correct soon enough, you will end up plowing your ship into the ground. Just by experience. Don't really see it yet. Just kind of looking around to see what's down here. Ground becoming a little more detailed now. Let's take a look and see how close we are. Right here, see a light. Here, that looks like a ship. It is. Let's take a look. Okay, there's a facility down there. One of the things I like to do is kind of explore. So there's some stuff kind of, okay, there's some trees over here. So let's go. I'm gonna take a look and see what this is. I'm gonna realize that everything here is hostile. Before we just go fly in there, let's take a look and see what it is. So it looks like a little camp. The question is do we want to take a chance? Now, I have not set my spawning bed here yet. I probably should. Why don't we do this? See about putting our ship. What this terrain's like. Doesn't look like the terrain's very flat around me. If you can find a flat place, this thing is that it's a whale. Over here. There's a place down here in the valley. Definitely see a place down there. Do that. Do it. Set it here. Wow, look at these rock structures. Holy crap. Crazy place. See if we can go sit down right over here. That is nuts. These structures, man. Let's sit down right over here. See if we can sit down right here. A little bit. Ooh. That planet is definitely a little. No. Son of a gun, we're down. Awesome. Oh, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, man. We're gonna leave.
Engines are off.
We're gonna leave the shields on. Problem I've learned about these areas, if I leave the weapon system to shield up, it'll defend itself. I'm not gonna worry about the full power. We intend to. We need to go set ourselves to spawn and get this back to bed. That's really, really. So if something does happen to us and we die, we spawn back in our ship instead of all the way back, a long way to take the ship back. Head on over to the medical side. What the hell is that sound? Medical. So let's go to an admin thing right here. Find ourselves some players here for regeneration. It's the that character, which I don't have any. Now, if something happens to us in the vicinity, we'll come back here. Let's put our own die. It's readable. Let's go do some exploring, man. So I don't want to go too far. Let's just go check out this little area right here, and we'll come right back.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green. Launch complete.
Let's see where we're going here. So if I remember correctly, this is back over here. Just to be honest. So we pointed, let's take a look. So our ship's over here. And we had kind of pulled around. I think it's over here. I think that's it over there. But this thing's so much more responsive. Oh my lord. It's over there. There it is. So this is something. This is. I don't know if we should go and try and land and walk into this or what. Iron Man, you never know. I see some other ships over there. This might be okay. I want to take a look real quick and see what I see going on. I see people. honestly don't know what to expect. This is my first time actually exploring around Pyro. So, worst case scenario, we can go back to our. There's somebody right there walking around there. What's he doing? That is a ground vehicle. Man, get that. Oh, get the idea. Out here trying to cause trouble. And over here. I do have a weapon on me, so let's
Engines offline.
we'll leave the shield system up. In case someone gets risky, I can back into my ship. Let him save it. Wow. This place is a little on the side. Some dudes out here. Oh shit, not friendly. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. Really? The hell is he? Okay. Not friendly territory. Get the hell out of here.
Shields under
Okay.
fire.
That's not what I want. Give me in the goddamn pilot seat. Bastards. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You freaking heal yourself. Can't get into my inventory. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna lose my Polaris. Oh, look at all these freaking dudes. Jesus. Okay. Apparently every place is unfriendly around here. I just got my ass shot off. Oh my lord. Oh, you guys gonna revive me on my Polaris? Boy, I'm glad I set my point there. So, moral of the story: don't leave your ship. Next time I see any of those dudes, I'm just gonna fire on them. Jesus, that is crazy. So I just got killed. I'm revived myself back inside my Polaris, which is just around the corner. We are learning about Pyro, not a friendly place. So apparently, everyone shoots at you. I'm gonna go over here and close my bay. We are two. Is that it? That's a fire hydrant. Just get that mixed up. ship on here. That is the back of the ship. We do want to make sure it's closing. Well, we'll just learned a big lesson. Cairo is a violent place. Don't go get out of your ship. See somebody shoot at them. That was a whole lot of bad guys, man. I'm gonna stick to just checking out the planet scenery. Jeez. Guess I should have known by how wicked looking this planet is, man. It's crazy. Look at these rocks.
Engines. Takeoff complete.
Guess should I go back and just destroy my ship? Get a crime stat for that? This little settlement. Just kick my ass. This place is really cool. If you ask me. It's very apparently it's open. Shit. Him to go get it. The ship's still there. Go get it. Oh man. I'll get it back. So that is the on. Baby. But you know, I don't know where Haley is. So that's the exact sentence. There's my ship down. I really want to go grab the ship, even though they shot it up. Think they'll shoot at a Polaris? Let's see. And I would have really liked to check that out. It's kind of sucks that those dudes just stormed up on me. And there was about freaking like 15 of those dudes running up on me. Can't see them anywhere now. So the question is, do I run up there? Okay, there's a couple. There they are. See them. Okay. All on that side over there. So let's do this. Should I try and land over here? get my ship. Be nice. They're out here if I don't have to. Worst case scenario, they're gonna come back after me. I was thinking I'll just go run the box over here. These guys are gonna run way over here. Oh, son of a gun, that's not too bad. I'm gonna go over here to I'm gonna be able to get the elevator down. So that's 250 meters away. I think I could run these rocks over here this time, maybe then prepare the gun.
Engines are off.
We're gonna open my bay. Leave field to fly our ass back in here. Let's see if we can go my ship. I don't think the ship's damaged. I think my shield's still. I don't think those ballistics are going to do anything crazy to my ship. So let's go get my ship and put it back in there. That is such a weird sound. It's like somebody's using a chainsaw. It's the creepiest sound. Swear to God, that sounds like a chainsaw. Okay, so let's open that. Let's take the elevator down and we'll send the elevator back up. So I just fly in and recall the elevator, but I really don't want anybody working my ship, so this is like a no, this is like a go or no go mission. Take the elevator down, send it back up. Committed to get committed to go get my shit. I'm gonna creep up and go buy this thing. I hit that loose up there and my ship and go get it and get the coverage. Not oh hard. Huh? There. That's my ship up there too. And I don't want to necessarily get into spots. Let's see, craft in here. See, grab it. So good. See me yet? Nice. So my ship seems to be all in one piece. Looks like the nose to match. See? I think it's so sensitive. Let's take a look at it here and make sure we're gonna. Yeah. I tell you, this thing is using mouse and keyboard. I'll tell you that it is very sensitive. Didn't get it. Oh, we didn't have to give up our that.
Systems offline.
Actually, proud of myself. That is very cool, man. I could have left my ship behind there and decided not to. I decided to do the brave thing and go back and get it. Because this is what I use to kind of explore around, looking around. And if I don't have it, it kind of sucks. It means I got to do all my exploring in this big ship, which should tell you, sounds like it may not be such a bad idea. But that chainsaw sound, it just sounds nasty. The Pyro one, some more of it, but it looks like it's a pretty. This place is pretty nasty, man. I like the rock formations and the rivers, though. I'm actually really anxious to go do the. So this is obviously hostile. This is very territorial.
System off.
Is really happy
Enjoy the ride. System check.
that can probably take some of this away from cooling. I'm going to go back and throw this in weapons. I really want the weapons and the shielding to have some. I don't think the shields for anything I'm going to encounter are going to be crazy though. So let's just give that.
Take off complete. Shields damaged. Landing gear raised.
I'm going to fly along this riverbed here. If you ask me, I really want to check out this riverbed. Let's head this way. I just really want to get a kind of a vibe for the landscape here. It's a really rocky area, not many trees. Love that there's some little valleys with it's like some vegetation, or just rocks mostly, but there's water. There's fresh water and streams in places, which is kind of there are trees though. It's all rocks. Looks like it's starting to get dark this way, so let's head the other way. Really want to stay in the lighted area of the planet so I can see. You're looking down at this angle, you really can't tell whether you're level or not. So I'm just trying to stay kind of close to the ground. I really want to see what's here. If we can speed it up any. Get its shield down and put it to kind of a nap. You can increase our speed. It's not really increasing our speed any. We're gonna get in. Looks looks like 100 miles. That's what we're gonna get for speed. The color of the planet is much different than what we've seen in the past. really cool, I think. Looks like we're getting into some area here. I don't know what this is, but I see lights. So what is this we're going into here? Let's take a look. Is this snow caps? For some reason, I thought that was lights for some reason. Change my angle here. This thing is a whale. So I apologize for. Oh, I don't know if that's weather I'm getting into or what, but that something just caused my whole bow to take a dip. Oh yeah, there's weather here. And I'm getting into weather is what I'm getting into. So wind is affecting the ship. That's a true. So wind is blowing the ship. So we're gonna get above the atmosphere. We're hearing is wind. And there's weather on these planets. As we were close to the surface down there, we were really getting some wind. Let's see what it's like up here, if it's any better. Still sounds like we're getting some wind interference. I have to say, this is one of the more interesting planets that I've been on. Terrain is very interesting. Looks like a place with a lot of water scrolling across it. Very, very interesting place. You got to be careful flying through storms. If you fly through storms, it can actually have an adverse effect on the ship. You got to be kind of careful. I'm going to go ahead and head down into atmosphere. Let's see if there's any moons around this planet. They're like very cool. To enjoy the outside view here of planet atmosphere. Cool, man. One thing I do like too is you really got a nice view out of the cockpit here. You really do. You can see down, you can see up. Pretty much see, kind of the tip of the spear here. You can see kind of everything. We should be able to put some out of one thing and into another here. Let me do a little power shuffling here. Go ahead and
Shields are off.
fly now. So pretty much going here still. Now let's see what's around here. So this is the planet we're at right now. Let's back out a little bit and see if there's a moon. So one's pretty cool. It doesn't look like there's any moons. But what's in the vicinity? Power oil. 1, 2. Satellites. Those are. Let's see what else is in the star system. So you got a lot of little points here. Starlight Service Station. Hey, I have not been there before. Go check that out. This way. Go check it out.
Is now on.
So whenever we're doing fuel, it seems to have fixed itself. We are now using quantum fuel. So that's a good thing. Take a look what it looks like when we arrive in this place. So I like that we didn't lose our ship. Died, but no harm. Respawned. We were our ship. Literally, not have anything crazy happen to it. I haven't been to Starlight Service Station. This will be my first time here, so this will be interesting. I have not seen a lot of what's in Pyro. I really haven't spent a lot of time in the Stanton system, which I really like. Pyro is just kind of, being that it's like more pirate land.
Shields are on.
Money right sitting right there. Change this over. Be cool. A lot of the stuff at Stanton, especially the stations, really ominous looking. know if it's just me, but they look very ominous. Hey, how you doing, man? Uh, Sorry, I just saw that. I just saw you were on there. That was Pyro One where I was at uh, in the Pyro system. I haven't really done a lot of exploring in the Pyro system. So this is, something new to me. I've heard that the systems are really pretty. What is that out there? Is that part of the station? Wow, that's part of the station extending way out there. Holy crap. Gonna kind of climb a little. I didn't realize that was part of the station sticking way out there like that. Wow, very cool. I have no idea where the docking ports are going to be here, but let's kind of take a fly by the station, man. That's really cool. Yeah, the whole reason why, I was flying around in a Carrack for a while, and I liked the Carrack, but the Carrack, when you look at the shields and the tankiness of the Polaris, it just, you can literally go park this thing into an area, leave the shields on full, just go grab a turret, man, and it just does it's really kind of fun, even for a solo player. Now, I've got a player or two I play with, but I really wanted to explore. Man, that's very ominous looking. Look at this thing. It's even got freaking I don't know if you can see it or not down on the right, but it's even got freaking graffiti on the outside of the station. Dude, that is really cool looking, man. That look very much like a starlight station, does it? Take a look around here. See what this looks like. Dude, that's pretty cool, man. Man, that thing sticks out there a long way. I really didn't see that coming. I don't even know if this is a docking port or I have to land somewhere like one of these garages or something. I mean, the last place I landed at, I got my ass shot off, so I'm really not, you know, looking to go land and get my ass shot off again. You want to kind of look around a little bit. Really, being able to see this like this is really cool. Can't wait until we get to a point. Say we're gonna. Oh, look at all that floating debris over there. I don't want to hit. Very cool. And this is so different than the space stations in Stanton. Just want to kind of get down here and look around a little bit. Definitely don't feel like landing and get my ass shot off again. I died once. So, what's the old saying? I'm shame on you, second time shame on me. Thank you, baby. Oh, bye. Look at this. It looks like the whole end of the station's been shot out over here. Look at this. Oh man, it's so different. So hold on. I'm gonna kind of do a little looking around here. Look at that. I don't know. They Yeah, I don't know if they're building that or what, but that sure looks like that whole end of the station just got the shit blown out of it. That is just cool. It does look like there's some big landing pads down here. That definitely looks more like the command center right there. I was trying to find something that looked similar to a docking, which is what I would use usually. I don't know if they have extra large hangars here. That is cool. Look at that. You can see the inside of the station. And that's a freaking wallpaper right there, man. Back up a little bit. That's a wallpaper right there. It's just badass looking there, man. I gotta give Star Citizen and these guys some credit. This is very cool. Just the detail. So this is Starlight Station. Part of me wants to go see where else. Looks like this Connie's just sitting there checking out things for himself too. Let's go see what's around here besides. So we traveled a little bit of ways. This was not out in the middle of it. So let's back up. Here we go. So that's can't be the whole star system, man. There's got to be more to it than this. There's only one. So we were on Pyro. That's Pyro 2. That's an asteroid. Let's see what other Pyro destinations. So there's Pyro 1, 2, there's 4 and 5. Go over to 4. We got to get on the other side of the station here.
Shields are off. Auto drive is now on.
So let's check this out. Hey Walrus, hey, thanks for stopping in and saying hello, man. Really appreciate you. What part of the world are you from? I have to say world because I just assume people are in the U.S. a lot of times, and I got friends in 6, 7 different countries now. You know, it's funny. I was a D2 player for, still am, but I mean, for about 10 years. And what's very interesting, well, that's weird. screen artifacting there. What's going on there? Kick my system into
Is at 75%. Engines are off.
that's really weird. Just watching a little screen artifacting on my screen down there. Not used to seeing. Take the outside view here for a minute. Oh yeah, hey man, from what part of California, man? I was born and raised there, in Texas now. Well, no shit, you're 2 hours behind us. You from Southern or Northern? Well, really? Part of Texas, man. Texas, like California, Texas is a big ass state, man. You can literally stay in the state, not get out of the state. It's crazy. Same thing with California. Gotcha. Fort Worth is pretty. Love the zoo up there. Actually, got a pretty cool zoo. Got friends up in Fort Worth and Dallas as well. I'm in the Houston area. I live in Cypress, which is a suburb northwest of Houston. So what part of California you in? Wow, this planet is about as green as you get.
Engines are off.
Got to turn my engines off here for a second. Let's take a buzz around this planet here. Let's bring me out to this check. Take it here. Wow, look at this. And it's freaking green. I'm almost afraid to go down into that crap, man. It's the Dr. Seuss planet right there. Okay. No, know where it is. I grew up in Southern California, but I part of my life, but the other half was in Squaw Valley. So I grew up in the mountains, hunted, fished, camped. I mean, it's a long time ago. When I say I'm old, I'm 58. So I know I don't know sure if I want to or not, man. I'm gonna see what destinations are down there real quick, and then kind of go from there. See if there's something down there I can actually, kind of go down to. That's pretty ominous looking. Oh, I'm not even at Pyro 4 yet, dude. Well, am I? That's Pyro 5. Okay, I'm going to cancel that. I actually want to go check this out. So I'm around Pyro 5 right now. What is here? That's kind of scary. There's nothing down there. All that tells me is should I go down or shouldn't I? Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. Well, hey, congrats. Nice to have a fellow longtime gamer along. That's okay, now there's a green patch right here. Let's see if we can route to that green patch over there on that other side. Oh, this is okay. That doesn't even make any sense. That's not where I'm at. I'm gonna my location. Tell me where I am. Ah, here we go. Okay, I was gonna say, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so let's go down and there it. Okay, I don't know. I'm trying to find some destinations on this planet, but I don't see anything. Let's get in the sunny side. Sit over for a green patch. Why does that say it's 85 gigameters away? That doesn't even. That does not sound right. No, I don't think that's right. I think the mapping system is messing up. Just gonna head down there and go check it out. So let's do some manual exploration here. Go do it the old-fashioned way. Head into this. May regret it, but let's head into the clouds over here. I don't know if those are mountains or clouds or what, but let's give it a shot. Going to head right down into that mess right there. Hopefully, not get our asses kicked in the process. Spirit of exploration. Absolutely. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. You're right. It doesn't. Time flies, man. I got good on my sixth grandkid. My granddaughter JD, it's funny. I used to stream Destiny 2 for a long time, and the 10 years I've played, the game it's getting a little boring. I still play it, but she's getting older now. She's Grandpa, can you stream some more? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I haven't streamed, but I'm really having fun, kind of playing this game. When this game works and it's alpha, it's still in development, and you got to realize it's got a full of bugs. I was falling through planets yesterday. My buddy and I we actually went out exploring, and I fell through the planet 3 times. I fell through the map, and it was actually free falling into the core of the planet, watching it from above, and this happened to me like 3 times in a row. And I said, I guess it's not my day to be gaming today. The Walrus, what do you play mostly? Are you into Star Citizen at all? Sounds like you played a little. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to see shit when I get down here. Still going through atmosphere, so I'm not worried about it now. But I have put this ship into the ground a few times. It's a whale. The nose does not come up very quickly in high G planets, and I will tell you, man, I have put this puppy on the ground once or twice and almost broke it. It's not cheap to fix. Wow, so you've been doing it a long time. I've actually just kind of newly discovered it about I don't know, about a year ago. Got some real money into the game, but I found a way to earn with bounty hauling. So it's been able to make some money, buy some ships in game. Polaris, unfortunately, is one I've actually put out real money for to get. I just what I've done is gradually over time and just kept upgrading my ships and put in time, and now I've got using that store credit I've returned and gotten tried different ships, and I keep going back before between this and the Carrack. I love the Carrack. I love the way it looks. It's like everything the 600i should have been. I love the 600i. It's like absolutely beautiful. It's also like one of the most useless ships in the game. Don't want to put out the money for a Polaris, or not a Polaris, but a Idris. Those things are monsters, and now I hear this system is just like crawling with them, man. Boy, this planet is taking forever to get down. I'm heading down it. This must be a huge planet. I'm heading down at 937 meters a second. I'm still going through atmosphere. Crewing, it's not been the problem, believe it or not. My biggest issue is you have to dock it. It's too big to go into most hangars, so you have to dock it. And docking is a lot. It takes me three times as long to dock it than it does to actually, put the character into a large hangar. And that was my issue because I was doing a lot of trading. Right now, trading's completely broken in the game. You can't go in and loading's not working. You can't buy anything. That's a major problem. Scanners don't tell me anything. That's scary. Not getting anything to come up on scanning. Although I'm gonna go head into this little cloud structure over here. I think I'll go down too sharp an angle. Yeah, I love the Carrack, especially with the polar ice paint. I love the fact that they give you an Ursa to drive around in. I mean, it's the perfect exploration ship. But they really got to rethink that shit. They gotta bump that ship like they've done to all the others. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, that is the definition of high volume trade. Hauling right there, a whole sea. But I will say this. So what I found is I found a guy that a streamer who just he has a Polaris and he solos it. He even does bounties with it. And so he takes it. He'll go out and do the bounties where you have to, ward off some waves of enemies. So he'll just go park that thing, put the ships on high. It's got those, you know, it's got those, level one tier. There's like 12 of them, auto laser repeaters that defend the ship, and they actually are very, very accurate. They hit way better than a person does. But then you just go get into one of the size four turrets, and up on top of the ship, and just pick them off one by one. It's crazy. And he was just running bounties like that. I was just laughing. I'm going, that's fun. He just literally parked it because this thing's just literally a floating tank. So putting in mind rabbits, he got me to look at this in a different way at the Polaris, and that is that the Polaris is over 1 million in hull health, or I think it's shield health, and it's like 29 million hull health or something. I mean, it's like a phenomenal amount. And when you compare that to the Carrack, they got to do some things to fix that. They have to get they have to get the cargo bays need to drop to the ground. the main elevator needs to go to the ground, either the rear one or the front one. I don't care which one. One of them's got to go to the ground. And they need to buff the health of that thing, man. They need to give that thing some more health. Dude, it takes a while to get used to. Flying if you're used to flying the whole sea, yeah, it's gonna, it's definitely gonna feel it maneuvers for a capital ship. It does maneuver pretty well. The nose is a little heavy. You get into some high G planets, and nose does not react worth a crap, but it flies around pretty well. And I just stuck my Gladius in it, and I use my Gladius to kind of do some exploring. So it's kind of fun that way. Trying to scan the surface to see if I can see anything, but I guess I got to get down lower. But I'm going down at 1,000 meters, almost 892 meters a second. I'm kind of afraid that this planet's got to be huge. It's taking forever to get down there. Do this thing. This is a glow in the dark planet, man. Yeah, so I tried that and I took it into some bounties and I did exactly what he did. Son of a gun, if it doesn't work, man, you just basically fly in, let it, and you just park it with all your systems on, put max the shields and guns, and auto turrets will pick off a lot of the smaller guys, and you focus your fire on the bigger guys. And I mean, you can clear out waves. You fly into one wave, go to another one. You can do that all day long. It's crazy. And the ship just, I mean, they can't even hardly scratch the shields of this thing. And at least, in that kind of content now. You get these guys that camp out in Pyro who've got waves of ships and they're sitting there with Idaruses and stuff like that. Yeah, you might get into some trouble. Yeah, the tankiness is crazy. If they would, I'd probably go back. So I've heard they're coming out with at least, I, I have a buyback for Perseus. I may do. I don't know. We'll see. I really like that you can do even more cargo hauling. So the cargo hauling on this is actually got 100 more SCU than the Carrack does, which is amazing. So for trading, I can still do trading and stuff, which is nice. I don't know what that cluster group is off, and that's off ways. That's not down here. Did that come up? But I do like how tanky this ship is. The only thing I don't like about it doesn't have that lived aboard feeling. We are way up here still. This is a giant planet, man. We're going down to 1,000 meters a second, and it's just feels like we are quickly. I'm double checking that to see, but yeah, we're slowing down as we get into the atmosphere. We're at 627, so we are slowing down. I still can't get a scan on anything on the ground. I can see I'm getting closer to the ground, but I can't see a bloody thing. The fact that we can still see the curvature of the planet, as big as this thing is, I don't think we're even close. I'm gonna change my angle a little bit. Let's come down. Yeah, it's right now. I mean, slow to react, which tells me we're probably gonna have to really slow down as I get closer here. I know that's what I'm thinking, man. We've been flying down towards this planet forever, and it just feels like we're not getting very far. And it's not like we're going slow. I will tell you this: it is slowing up quite a bit. Down at 500, slowing as we get further. So this thing must have a massive gravity. I don't know. What I find is the heavier the planets, the slower you go as you get down towards them. You think it would be just the opposite; it would pull you down, but Seemed to be that way. It'd be a great place to hide though in bedlog down here, because I don't think anybody would frickin' find you down here, assuming you can land. But I'm assuming these are clouds we're looking at. Are we that high up still after all this time? Is that possible? We'll tell you this: it's playing with my attitude a little bit. My 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 angle of approach is playing as I get closer. Maybe you can't land on this thing. Maybe that's why there's no landing spots on it. Now it looks like we're getting towards some clouds here, but the music's definitely getting more ominous. I'm gonna laugh if I get down there, get destroyed, flying down on this planet. Yeah, the nose is extremely heavy, and I'm already seeing it's kind of playing with the attitude of the ship as I go down. It's changing on its own. Which tells me that I might be flying into a mess down here. Because weather and atmosphere affects the ships now. I had that problem when I was coming out of Ira 1. There's wind, and it was affecting the ship. I keep forgetting we have weather systems now. Tell you what, man, this planet looks like it's completely toxic. I feel like I'm flying into a toxic radioactive planet here. Look at this. I'm still in space. Look at the angle. You know how long it's going to take me to get out of orbit? Get off the surface of this thing? This is nuts. We've been descending for 10 minutes. But, they do make it to where the weather, the systems, gravity, everything affects the ships now. That's why I'm wondering if I'm flying into, like, a mess. I feel like I'm going to fly into this planet and instantly get killed. I'm just looking at, we've been flying down now for a long time, and I feel like we're not getting any closer. I'm wondering if you can even land on this planet. There's some planets you can't land on, and maybe this is one of them. Dude, I'm at max. Okay, I am at max throttle right now. The only thing I can do is use afterburners. It's not even speeding me up that much. So my speed, even running on, even in this mode, the best I can do is 380. It's slowing down again. 300. I can't scan it. Scans come back with nothing. Down below at 382, 384. Okay, now 311. Oh yeah, there's got to be some weather or something impacting our speed to get down, because it's slowing down. The speed is all over the place. 1.7 Gs, dude. That's what this is. You see, so we're under 1.7 G right now, just flying down. This is Pyro 5, I think. Let me tell you. Hold on. I think we're at Pyro 5. Yeah, Pyro 5. Now, I was told that this planet is pretty cool over here. I haven't visited the moons, but I'll tell you, I'm about ready to go down to the moon because I don't know if I can go down to this planet. Part of me wants to just kind of bail and go look at another planet, another moon. I've only got maybe another 40 minutes before I got to jump and actually get ready for work. So let's do this. I want to map it, see what happens. It's just, dude, I mean, we've been descending for, it seems like I'm nowhere close. We've been descending for a long time. I'm going to try. Good. Look at that. My God, it's hilarious. I'm trying to pull out of this and it's literally, see how the nose is responding? I think like a gravity giant, man. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can get out of here. Go actually do something. I don't want to spend 40 minutes descending to this planet. Go check out another moon. We're going to go to Ignis. Check that out. Oh, well, to see, that would explain it. We got some points of interest down here, it looks like. Derelict outpost. Planet. Okay, that sounds interesting. That up here. Kadir's post. Let's go check that out. Let's go see what this planet looks like. Okay. Mountainous. Angled here a little bit. So I'm going down. I just want it down at a less. This is interesting. Foggy. Thanks for looking that up, man. I can't believe we spent 10 minutes trying to, actually more, I think, trying to land on that planet than we did anything. Let's get a little closer to the ground here and see what we can see. Think about cruise control, do a little manual piloting here. Oh, okay. Stuff. It's a really mountainous ground here. Wow, I'm glad I pulled up when I did. I realized I was getting this close to the ground. I'm telling you, man, this thing is go ahead and put it back in cruise mode and let I know where I'm at in relation to the ground. Wow. Interesting looking planet, very desert like. wasn't quite as close as I thought, so I'm going to get down a little bit lower here so we can scour the earth a little bit here. Yeah, wait till the new engine comes out, Genesis. I mean, can you imagine what this stuff's going to look like with the new engine? I'm just absolutely amazed. I love that every planet's got its own. I'm trying to find one that's really wooded. I mean, like a beautiful, like a foresty one. I know the new one coming in next year is supposed to be like that, but I was really hoping to find something in the system that was really kind of a beautiful place I could camp the ship on, call home, and explore the planet a little. Well, not just in a ship, but on foot. You know? Yeah, me too. The thing that they introduced that I really got to take a look at that I really like was space station building. Now it's going to take teams and massive amount of resources to have your own station and your own org and everything. But, so are you in an org or are you just solo player? Do you have an org with some guys you play with? Right now it's just me and my buddy Rabbits, and both kind of. He just got those purple sticks, man. $1,400 on those sticks. Oh my God. I got to remind him he's still got a 2 year old. He's like me. He's playing. I kind of got him into it. We both played the game about almost 2 years now. This is very barren. I'm sure there's more maybe on one of the other sides of the planet. I'm gonna go maybe a little bit further, but check out one of the other. Want to check out one or two of the other moons and see what they look like. This one definitely looks pretty barren. Dude, if you got a couple guys that want to join, we just not knowing what an org was, we got into it. We started an org, and Rabbit's is on the East Coast. He's in North Carolina. I'm in Texas. Uh, if you guys want to join an org, we'd love to have some guys to play with when we get on here, man. He's got. I think he just recently got rid of his Polaris. He's got an Asgard, and he does mining. He does a ton of mining. He's always looking for people that want to do that with them and help them do the mining thing. I'm not that way. I do mostly trading and hauling. Yeah, he spent some dough on those, man. Get a little lower here. Um, yeah, but the org is called Huskies and Hand Grenades. That was the name of our old clan from Destiny. We thought it'd be fun to keep it. We both are big Huskies fans. He's got a Husky. I've had several, but we just love the name Huskies and Hand Grenades. Yeah, so if you look us up, I am PapaSledge. That's actually my gamer tag in this game, and to have it consistently across everything. Make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, I don't do this for money. I'm actually a cybersecurity professional. I got a real living, but I do this so my grandkids will have something to. Hey, my grandpa used to stream, played video games. Can you believe that? I have a Thrustmaster set, and I have yet to. I've had trouble getting them set up. I'll tell you this: I love the view out of this ship, though. Look at the view. I mean, you really do have a good pilot. And believe it or not, it actually flies about the same speed as the Carrot does. It's really not much different. Oh yeah, please do, man. So do you travel a lot for work, or it sounds like you do a little bit of traveling? I'm on pretty much every morning. I try and take a couple hours to get on before work and just kind of do stuff. I don't always stream, mainly just you know, when I think that my granddaughter might be on and check it out, I'll put it up. But if we had a crew going on and doing some stuff, I'd stream more. Right? Streaming's kind of fun, it's something to leave a little legacy to leave behind for the kids. I love that part of the country, man. I'm a big fan of the Blue Ridge Mountains, of the whole Appalachian chain. I'm a sports car guy. I have a Mustang GT Premium, and I also have a Ford Explorer ST, which is performance package, all that, and both catbacks and small, not big tunes, but small tunes. They're probably doing about 500 horsepower each, but I love them. I love the Tail of the Dragon, Blue Ridge Parkway, all the highways out there with the streams next to the Smoky Mountains. Just absolutely love the Appalachian Mountain chain. Beautiful. Miss it. Used to go there every year. Just don't get that much time to travel. You know what? So this planet looks pretty desolate. We're going to take a jot back up to the surface up here. Let's get at a good angle here. Let's put some distance up here, and then I'm going to go ahead and let's go take it. I want to check out one of the other moons. I like before I get off today. I got another 30 minutes. I'd like to actually check out a couple of moons. Let's see what else is in the area. So we're at Pyro 5. We just checked out Ignis. So we got Pharaoh, we got this one. Get over to here, we'll bounce around the outside, kind of clockwise. Three planet. That's cool that you can see the other moon. Look at that. Is that the planet? That what is that? That must be the gas giant itself that we see there. And I can't believe we got out of the atmosphere that quick.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
I don't get the time to travel like I used to. My wife unfortunately has some back issues. She got some screws. She travels pretty good. The Mustang's hers. She'll drive that around town, but I would love to take it more for the mountain drives like that. We have the got the wheels from the Steve McQueen version on it, and did just a little bit of aftermarket. I love that. I actually love it the way that it is without any modification. It's the car I probably have modified the least has been the Mustang, and just because it's when we got it, it has the suspension. It's already got the Magna ride. It's already got the very the adjustable exhaust
Auto
for the
drive
performance
is now
package. So I
off.
mean, I really haven't had to do a damn thing to it. I just bought it. I put a GT350 wing on it, which looks really nice. It's a candy apple red. Ooh,
Auto drive is now
okay.
off.
Interesting looking planet. I don't see locations on this planet. Our normal. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Here we go. Derelict outpost. Let's see if one's got a name besides derelict outpost. Okay. VO Cannon Depot. Let's head over there. It is really nice. It's my wife's car. I bought it for her 10th anniversary last year. She really loves it. She's always been a Mustang fan. Um, that's her car. I get to drive it sometimes, but I'm not complaining. I have a really nice midnight edition Ford Explorer ST, which is basically like a combination SUV and Corvette uh, Mustang, and I mean it's still an amazing. Okay, we're on the dark side here, which is open not to do. We wanted to be on the light side, but I didn't see anybody. Right, so we have some mountain range. Let's see where this place was. I'll tell you, I'm afraid to go anywhere. I'm afraid to go anywhere and get out of this bloody shit, man. Yeah, it was an anniversary gift, but it's either way, we're getting older now, so it's like one of those things where God knows how long God knows how much longer we're going to be able to, you know, drive those kind of cars. So do it while we can. But this is coming up. But I'm going to see in the dark here. With a little something. Might try and just pick a place and fly into the side of the planet. Looks like we're starting to see some things here. That looks like that may be water. Is that water? That would be really cool if there was some water line here. See what this place is. Oh, it's right over us. Right here. Turn off the wow. Okay. Missed that, didn't I? That don't look like much of an outpost, man. Really right. Take a closer here. See if we can see anything on my shipping ground. Not much of an outpost. If I have to guess, this is going to be like any other outpost in Pop. As soon as you land here, people start shooting at you. So let's see if we can take a little. That looks like water. I don't know about you, but that looks like water. See if we can get down closer here. All right. Oh, okay. Close. Oh yeah. Check that out. There's water here. Oh man, we have to go check this out. This looks like it might actually be kind of a cool planet. That is water. Son of a gun. That water all over us. Oh, that's land. See if we can find where the water slide right in here. Some. We're gonna head it right up over here. I think straight ahead. See if we can manage to. My bloody headlight. Okay. Turn on some. So that definitely looks like it's got some red to it. That doesn't look flat. See if you can find a flat area. Mountainous, mountainous. Love to playing tips out. Mountain flat, not flat. We I'm real close. Well, it's that close. Definitely don't fly any closer to the right. I think I'm gonna have to put up like some. This is probably me as flat as I can get right over here. It's exciting, man. I'm actually kind of. I have not been to a planet that's actually got water. It actually has water. Let's see. Tell me how big. Well, looks like I did. Maybe a little bit. Not. Eh, oh, let's go a little bit over this way. Oh, let's not do that. It's just like. Uh, here we go. On the ground? Yes. Let's take a look around. If I'm on the ground. Okay. All right. I can. Very cool. Wow. Look at the guy. Holy crap. That is just insane. I've been watching the chat. Yeah, it looks like water. Yeah, that's. I'm going to park here. I think this is where I'm going to end my day. I'm going to get out and explore a bit. No, I don't see. It looks a little on the barren side. Let's. I'm going to leave my shields up and shut down my engines. Dude, if you have the means, you can always trade back, and get something else. The thing I don't like about the Polaris that the Carrack has, the Carrack looks lived in. It's got, captain's quarters. It's got books on the shelf, stuff like that. It's like you don't have anything like that in here. This is, let's see, that's ship lockers. That's a main elevator. So here's the captain's quarters. Look at this. And the captain's quarters is nice, but look, like, nobody lives here. Nobody's moved in yet, dude. It's totally empty. It's just absolutely barren. It's nice that you have storage lockers in here and everything, but I mean this thing, none of the displays are on. There's no windows. The Carrack is definitely a warmer. I will say that. But the thing that makes this ship really cool is these big ass turrets. I mean, so you can go out. This is what I was talking about. You got some people flying around. You go out and get these. You go out and get this side and either side of the ship. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Look at this. You get into this and this side of the ship. You got your weapons on. You got your other guns are looking around. But look at this. You can basically. There's one on the other side. These are size fours, man. I mean, it just now these are just cannons. I'm going to swap them out with some attrition fours, which actually triples the damage, the repeaters. But even that, with the little bit I've used this, it's really good. You get pretty much 360 degree coverage. But look at that view, man. This is an awesome looking planet. Sky. So yeah, the turrets. I mean, you can get around down the side of the ship over here. You got all this area up. I mean, you've really got a good reach. And if if they just are hiding on the other side of the ship, you can always just kind of get down, walk across to the other side. But yeah, you just park the ship, let it be a tank, which it is, and then use your big turrets to take everything down. I mean, it's really good for that kind of gameplay. Yeah, this is like crew stuff in here. You've probably seen the tour. There's something crazy with it. That's the mess hall. Again, nothing in here. Looks totally unlived in. Crew quarters are really kind of cool. Actually, each one they have individual crew quarters, which is nice. It's kind of a little hall here. Everybody's got their own little room. It's kind of more like what's on the MISC. It's kind of reminiscent of what's on the MISC Star Lancer, TAC, and Max, where there's individual quarters and bunks, which I kind of like. I think that's a lot nicer than having a big carrot. The medical facility, though, man, 4 tier 4 beds. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm trying to. I don't even know what's in half this stuff. So this is that's ladder access. Oh, that's the backside of the mess hall. That goes down, so there's docking ports on either side. This should be another turret. Yeah, this is another turret that goes up on top. I think it's a missile turret. There are missile turrets. There's a ballistics turret. Dude, there's even a jail in this ship, man. I think this is it, right? Nope, that's medical. So medical, you got 4 tier 2 beds. You got 2 over there and 2 over there. And then on this side, I think there's a jail. You can put somebody in jail. That's hilarious. Oh, dude, the hangar is huge, man. So I've got a Gladius in the hangar right now. I actually had to go rescue it. I got my ass killed. So yeah, it's a lot bigger than the. I honestly think you could. I'm actually been told you can fit one of the MX Guardians in here, which I'm going to probably make my next purchase. So yeah, I got out of the ship and I flew this over and I landed next to one of the earlier in the stream. And I landed next to an outpost. And literally, as soon as I got out and walked into the outpost, I thought everybody's friendly, so I walked up to them. Next thing you know, they're pulling guns. I got 15 guys shooting at me. I'm just running like hell trying to get back to the Gladius. I get into the cockpit and I actually get shot dead in the cockpit. Absolutely hilarious. No, Paladin won't fit. No, it'll, I thought maybe a Spirit might fit, but I don't think so. I think even a Spirit's a little bit too big for the bay. It doesn't have a lot of height, is the big thing. Now, the Spirit is nice because it's low slung, but it is wide. I really wanted to try to see if I could fit a Spirit in here. Yeah, I've learned that Pyro is not a friendly place, man. So I literally had to go back to my Carrack. I respawned because you set your medical spawn point, into the ship. I respawned. I went back with the Carrack and parked it about maybe 250 meters away. Looked around, made sure no one's around. I snuck in by some rocks. I ran up to my ship and got in it, and stole my ship back because I didn't feel like leaving it here because my home base is all the way back in New Babbage. So yeah, I had my fun little adventure running with these guys, which was just hilarious. The one thing I love about the Carrack that you don't have with this is you can get out on top of the ship and walk around the ship. That's really cool. If you haven't had a little time, if you haven't had a little time to explore, so the cargo bay is like right below us, and it's off to the side. So let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. So this is the main hangar. If you go back, you go up here. This is the front part of the ship we just came out of. The backside is engineering. If you go over here, there's two elevators that go between levels. Now, the one thing this does have, it's got size 10 torpedoes. These things are like, you don't really want to, go all half cock and fire these things around because they are really expensive. They're 500,000 piece. Yeah, I do. I like the look and feel of New Babbage, the modern cities. I really love Orison. I think Orison is like one of the most beautiful places. Let me make sure I got my helmet. Right. That's me right there. And you know what's funny? Is I made myself look just like me. I don't look too much different. I don't have as much of a goatee or as much hair as that, but I am definitely as gray as that. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, that's. I actually decided I was going to try and make my character look like me, which I think is funny. Part of Stanton do you live in? All right, I need to go to the right place here. Let's open this up. Got here. Wow, that's really dark. Oh, that is pitch dark out there, man. Where's my uh where's my freaking light? Yeah, put on flashlight. I can't see freaking shit. Oh, okay. Chip's not sitting level. Don't want to produce a problem getting back. Let's make sure I'm back. Bam. That sounds like wildlife. Oh, there's freaking worms. Are you kidding me? Oh, oh, oh. What the hell? Did they get on my ship? Oh, right. Close up. Okay. Definitely not a friendly place. Holy crap. Holy, my God. I literally stepped outside for 2 seconds and my ship's under attack by worms. This is nothing like the statin system. I can't do it while I'm there. Well, if I find a place with some water, I think it's cool that I'd want to, kind of get out and explore. And I literally step out. I don't even get off the ramp, and I'm about to get killed. Can you freaking believe that? Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at myself, man. I just think this is the second time I've had to use a med pen. I don't have any more med pens. I guess I'm gonna have to go. I guess I'm gonna have to go use my. Oh, by the way, really cool thing. So it has a built-in tractor beam that you can operate one of the sides, but check this out, man. These are torpedoes. You got like 20, I think it's like 20 size 10 torpedoes, man. Really, really cool. I think you can operate I can't remember where. I think it's over here. You can operate the tractor beam either here. No, I think it's just that side from here. You can actually get in and work the tractor beam from there. Dude, that is nuts, man. I literally was out there for 5 seconds and just backed out my shit. So, but you couldn't even see it. They were coming up through did you see? I don't know if you saw that or not, but they were coming up through the bottom of the actual thing. They weren't even on the ground. They were coming up through the bottom, like underneath through the actual. Let's see, let's go to medical and heal myself real quick. It's not too bad, but might as well do it since I'm here. Dude, are they on? Did they get on the ship? I just literally heard one like it was on the ship. Oh, that's gonna suck. Can you imagine bringing a worm with you back by accident? You actually bring some worms back in your ship? That is just hilarious. Yeah, no injuries detected. Okay. I've never used one of these freaking things, so I guess you can't do anything. Treatment, no treatments required. Okay, so I guess I'm okay. I just had to lay. Whoop, I guess I just had to lay down in the med bed. Uh, Healed. Very cool. Okay. Let's take a little nourishment here. Thinking about. Oh, I lost all my nourishment. I have no nourishment. I guess I'm gonna have to go back to a station after all. Now I'm sorry, but that sucks. I lost everything in my backpack when I regen. I had no clue that I did that. I thought you kept all your stuff. I didn't think you lost your stuff if you did that, if you died. Apparently, you do lose your stuff in your backpack. Because all my stuff that was in my backpack, my armor, my ammo, all that's gone. I thought they fixed that. Okay, well we're definitely I think we're gonna go back to Stanton Gateway, refuel, and see if we can buy some actually some. Gotta give him an A+ for the night sky, man. Night sky is amazing. Oh, yeah, I'm a little upset at the fact that it took all my crap. I'm gonna have to go buy more ammo. I have supplies in my storage, but that's back in New Babbage. So let's set a course for Stanton Gateway, which is going to be fun. That's about the only one I try to get my hands. Perfect time. It's 7 o'clock. I get 6. Play.
Shields are off.
Kidding me? Oh, my gear was down.
Landing gear deployed.
I ain't gonna landing gear. No.
Landing gear raised. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over here and gonna have to go buy some stuff, I guess. And I can actually. Where in the hell? You put me all the way over here. Okay. Mapping system busted. What's on the other side? No. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, you're right, man. The game never gets old about the view, man. The views drifted off a little bit there. The view is absolutely amazing. It's one of the things I really love. Hey, dude, have a great day, man. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you
Quantum drive
hanging
is
out.
now
Make
on.
sure you send me that invite so we can you can join. Definitely happy to ride along and do some stuff together. Look forward to it. You'll have to let me know when you're on. Have a great day. Getting ready to put up myself and
Quantum
park
drive
my boat
is
here.
now on.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Introduce you to rabbits and we're trying to get more people in the game, man. I really think more people should discover this game. I know it's not on Steam, and that would probably be cool if it was. It'd be a lot more help, but I really hope that can meet some more people doing this. I think that from what I see, there's a lot of people who enjoy playing it together. I mean, I met rabbits and some of my best friends. I've watched kids grow up playing Destiny 2 and running the clan there, and so I'm hoping this can be the next great adventure. Take it easy and have a great day, man. See you, Walrus. Looks like we had somebody else chat in here real quick. I didn't see them, but it said somebody else actually was using the chat in here. I didn't see you. Sorry. See if I can scroll back over real quick and find you. Apologize for not seeing you chirping there. I was having a lot of discussion there. I don't know how I missed it. It's, Walrus. That's all I see. I don't know why it was telling me there was somebody else in there. Somebody must have started typing then. So we're heading over to Stanton Gateway. That's kind of the gateway that's right before the wormhole. We're gonna go in there and go ahead and dock up and put up for the day because I have to go to work. But yeah, docking is a lot different than flying in the hangars. It takes a long time and it's very frustrating. Usually there's stuff floating around and interferes with that, and I haven't quite got the docking thing down well yet. Just learning it, and I don't have my sticks programmed yet, which I need to do. I've got a nice Thrustmaster set up Lotus, and I just haven't had time to set them up yet. The default settings are got a separate throttle control and all that. Oh yeah, hey man, gotcha. Thank you, Walrus. Warlust. I thought it's Walrus, Warlust. It's Warlust. Sorry, Wal. Called you War. I called you Walrus, and it's Warlust. Sorry about that. Now I feel bad. I hate when people mispronounce my name. So funny story. My where I got this nickname was from my old Destiny clan because I gamed with a bunch of people of all ages actually, but because most of the people in there could have been kids or grandkids to me. They fondly, we did a lot of mentoring, taught people builds, things like that, carried them through events. I got my nickname used to be Sledge or Sledgehammer is what it's short for. That was an old high school nickname. Played water polo and I had a reputation for a hell of a backhand. And, actually broke someone's nose with the water polo by accident, of course. But, and so it just turned into Sledge, and they started calling me PapaSledge because that's just kind of what they thought of me, and so that's where that name came from. I think that I take that as a form of thanks for kind of mentoring them and helping and being part of their lives. Some of these kids I played with them since they were 12 and 13, and they're now in college and having lives and kids of their own. And thrilled to be a part of shaping their lives as they grew up and getting the players from the game with them, getting to know them all over the place. I had friends that we played with in the UK. My clan for Destiny is an Australian. I game with some Australians that are just some of the funnest people I've ever played. It's not really a good word. Most fun people I've played with, and as far as a clan goes, and still play with. Met my buddy, Rabbits, who I'm actually godfather for his daughter Fiona, and he's actually been to my house. We had Thanksgiving together. I would have never met him if it wasn't for the game. So it just goes to show you that these games can change your life. They can introduce you to real people. That's one of the things I've really enjoyed about it is I've gotten to meet real people, get to know people from all over the world. Like India, New Zealand, sorts of crazy. So we're going to fly in. This ought to be interesting because there are a lot of rocks here. I have no idea. I've not docked at the station before, assuming it's like most others. You really gotta watch yourself around here. Some of these rocks are pretty good size. So I gotta see where the docking roads are for this. I've not really docked here before. So I really don't know where I'm going. I'm assuming it's on this end where the green is out here. So they're usually at the ends. Still don't have it yet. There. With it. Oh, you know what? It's probably going to be on the up up here. Out of the station, I think it's something's up with it. I did request it.
Docking request approved.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This will be interesting. Assuming that's where it is right there. Oh, it's off to the side. Okay. I see. Barely see it the way this is, but it's actually extended over here to the side. One second. And this is going to be really hard to see. Let's get it lined up. Attitude down. Okay. Let's see where the docking station looks like it's missing something for sure. Learned about these is they're not where I thought they were. Literally, by the first, by this first light, up a little bit, and uh, I am way. Oh man, I am way over that. Way in that. No, over it. What I tell you, 3 dimensions messes you up. Really have to really look at. I'm still way high. Look at this. My docking port's right there. It's getting lined up. It's now. Shifted it to the other side. I don't know what's going on. That is definitely not right. Let's look at where we're at. Okay, so we need to go up almost at the right level. And come in. You're very close to where down a little bit. See if we can.
Automated docking initiated.
Okay. Sometimes this thing has hit me against this stupid thing rotating me. It's gonna do it again. Really? Easy to fix the stuff. You just gotta give it time. It'll just rotate itself out and do it. It's hilarious that it hits itself against the thing. Yeah, so docking is just, I'm gonna tell you, it's a whole different exercise. So as you can see, it's lining me up automatically and doing it. So you have to just get it close and it will make the adjustments on its own. You can see it's lining me up now and putting me into place. Do line up, docked, fuel.
Docking complete. Engines are off. System off.
Now I can fuel. Looks like I had a little bit of damage, so not a lot, but a little bit. Probably from right there. Okay. So and you got to get out of your ship pretty soon because if you just sit here, it'll actually kick you out and store your ship and it'll spawn you onto the, just spawn you onto the station. Well, yeah. It's funny. Oh, keep yourself out now. We're okay. So yeah, a little different than pulling into a hangar. So if you ever wonder what the docking ports were like, this is what the docking ports are like. Then you have to go down below and store your ship. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some ammo and nourishment and all that kind of stuff here. Realize that diet. And I can't believe they haven't fixed that. That all your stuff in your backpack disappears. I had clothes in there I was putting in the ship and I never unpacked. I wish I'd had it. I had some ASD stuff I was gonna put in there. Oh, wow, my frames per second are so low. Holy crap. I have no idea what happened. Just froze out.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle
Oh,
Retrieval
let's go
System.
store the
Your
ship.
vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
And maybe that damage might have been to repair my other ship.
Please visit us again.
Was damage to
Goodbye.
my ship. That was on it. So now we got to find some place to buy food and ammo.
Okay.
By the way, if you guys are ever looking to rent ships, almost every place has got a place where you can rent ships from. You just got to go find it. Go to the burrito bar. See what they got. Play music, no displays, got water. Definitely don't look at what I'm going to do. Just out of curiosity, let's see what's happening. Yeah, that's what I thought. You buy stuff that goes in storage, it does not go in there. So be careful to, know,
Okay.
transfer it to your backpack. Your intention is to bring it with you. There, where it is the transfer. So, I'm going to go to the gallery. Hopefully, there's some buy some actual, you know, trans ammo. Also noticed that most my tractor came. Oh, Father Bay. Yep. Here's the armor, weapons. Uh, weapons. Some weapons. Yes. I need ammo. I think I still have guns on me. I do. I have an SMG. Where is my other weapon? How did I not? Where did I? Okay. That is aggravating as hell. Okay, so what do I need? I am going to pick up a rifle. Shotgun. Shotgun. Okay. Let's do. that. Um, how do I have insufficient volume in my back? Put it down. Nothing in my backpack but 5 waters. Kidding me? All right. We're having fun. Yes, we are. That and see if we have. Oh, there we go. So, and mark my battery, my handgun. Go. Figure out stuff. You know what I didn't see? I didn't see if they had scopes. They needed to add a scope. I think I'm it'd be very frustrating. So, yes, thank you. Okay, so, oh man, don't trip me out like I don't know what's with the frames per second station. There, I should have got a suppressor. It's here. Yeah, here. You can get a suppressor. Yeah. Silencers are really big. A lot of people don't realize they really the silencers do help. Silent. That's okay. That's good. That full. And I'm gonna call it a night, man. Oh, okay. That only goes on the end of that. Oh, I can put it on my pistol. Okay. Can't put it on that. Oh, it takes a type 2 off it. Okay. Yeah, having silencer on the weapons makes a big difference. I need a type 2 for that. Dead pins, I almost forgot. Oh, won't see it. Oh man, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to get that somewhere else. Yeah. It's not have a site, but it's not gonna have a silencer. So I feel better. Actually have some nourishment here. Still have. Yeah, looks like we still have some. Here. So good. All right, cool, man. We're all set now. Back to back to goodness. I'm thinking. I'm just being thoughtful. We need to put some of this stuff on our ship. So I'm going to say that we some of these, say 20. Let's see. I don't want to end up with this all. Usually your weapons stay with you. So got that. Med pin 20. I'm just going to stick these. Same thing with this. Can't get too. Take a look. Don't need a big look. Incidents. So, okay, I got AR stuff. So what we'll want to do is just unload some of this on the ship, maybe come back and put some. Just looking to see what kind of armor they have in here. The light. And of course, thing. Would be a cool undersuit. Is that a suit? No, it's an undersuit. That's the. I have a ton of backpacks. Couldn't get them fit. I'm not a big fan of like that doesn't look that bad. That's like a combination of stuff. All right, guys, so that's going to be it. I'm probably going to put it up from here for today. So really appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in today. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.